What's up YouTube, Demix here today, here to talk about my hopes for Suicide Squad 2. Seeing that the first Suicide Squad film didn't meet a lot of people's expectations. Honestly, for me, I think it's the weakest out of all the DCEU films. Although I didn't hate the film, I just thought it was, okay. But if you want to see a good Suicide Squad movie, go watch Batman Assault on Arkham. You won't be disappointed. I mean, you get to see Harley Quinn and Deadshot get it on now. So anyway, let's talk about Suicide Squad 2. Now, we don't know much about the film. We do know it's in development. So I'm just going to speculate what might happen in the sequel and maybe toss in some ideas that you guys might find interesting. So let's start off with the members that are alive. So we have Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, Rick Flag, Katana, Killer Croc, and June Moon, who has lost her powers of the Enchantress, the evil sorceress that was just doing her hula dancing. That's why I need a one dance, got a Hennessy in my hand. And that's when the movie really started getting out of control. Then we have two members of the squad that were killed off, where we had Slipknot, who just tried to escape. And then you had El Diablo, who sacrificed himself to help the team. So I thought it'd be nice to bring up some new members to Suicide Squad 2, and I would nominate Killer Frost, the Lewis Lincoln version of the character, seeing that that version of Killer Frost has had more affiliation with the Suicide Squad in the comics. And then I would nominate Black Spider, which is another assassin within the DC universe, and possibly Deathstroke, that way Joe Manganiello can still play the character, and that's if Harley Quinn doesn't return to Suicide Squad 2, seeing that she escaped from Bel Rev prison with the help of the Joker. But if Harley Quinn does return, I don't think they should have Deathstroke a part of the squad, but we'll just have to wait and see. And honestly, for the overall story of Suicide Squad 2, I want them to reduce the stakes. They were going up against the Enchantress, which I think is better suited for a Justice League Dark film compared to a Suicide Squad film, because Suicide Squad doesn't have to save the entire world from a giant beam in the sky. We've seen the beam in the sky scenario many times. I want the Suicide Squad to stick to ground level situations. Also, I don't want the Joker to appear in Suicide Squad 2, not because I didn't like Jared Leto's performance as a Joker, I just think he's unnecessary. Also, if you want to see the Joker used properly in a Suicide Squad movie, again, watch Batman Assault on Arkham. Now I have three scenarios for Suicide Squad 2, a prison break mission, a sabotage mission, and an assassination mission. So let's start with scenario 1, which is the prison break mission, where the Suicide Squad is breaking out Lex Luthor from Arkham Asylum because he has valuable information on metahumans that Amanda Waller wants to use for her own personal gain. So if we have the Suicide Squad trying to break into Arkham Asylum, we can get cameos of classic DC villains such as the Riddler, Penguin, or Two-Face, etc. However, there is a minor drawback to the scenario, seeing that it would probably feel too similar to Assault on Arkham, which would lack originality for the film. Now moving on to scenario 2 with the sabotage mission, I think it'd be cool if the Suicide Squad were tasked to infiltrate the League of Assassins headquarters and destroy the Lazarus Pit, which can instantly heal injuries and even grant immortality. And maybe in one part of the story they can reference Jason Todd being resurrected through the Lazarus Pit, which can then lead into a Red Hood film. And seeing that the League of Assassins are a dangerous group that have been around for hundreds of years, maybe Amanda Waller thinks it is about time to put an end to Raish's international organization. Plus, Black Spider and Deathstroke were part of the League of Assassins in various DC media, which would set up betrayal amongst the squad and info on how to infiltrate the League's base. And who wouldn't want to see the Suicide Squad fight against ninjas? That would be pretty cool. And like I said before, if Harley Quinn does come back for the sequel, you can have Deathstroke be a part of the League of Assassins and be one of the main antagonists for the squad. And finally, we have the third scenario, which is the assassination mission. And I think it'd be cool for the Suicide Squad to be tasked to kill Vandal Savage, an immortal who has plagued the earth with crime and violence since before the beginning of human history. So there could be a moment where Amanda Waller has finally tracked him down and sends the squad in to end Vandal Savage's villainous schemes once and for all, seeing that Savage has no regards for human life. And in the comics, it was even said that Vandal Savage was one of the first cannibals, so yeah, he's savage alright. Also, according to the comics, Vandal Savage served as the leader of the Illuminati and may have been the cause of horrific events throughout humanity's history on Earth. So when you're telling a story about the Suicide Squad, someone's gotta die. So I have three members that could possibly die within Suicide Squad 2, which would include Black Spider, easily expendable, Rick Flag, leader of the team, makes sense, he probably sacrifices himself or maybe gets killed by one of the major villains. And then I would kill Killer Croc, even though he's probably one of the toughest members of the group, which is why I would have him killed, because if I was going up against the Suicide Squad, I want to take out their strongest assets, and Killer Croc is definitely one of those characters. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on my ideas for Suicide Squad 2? What would you like to see happen in the film? Like and subscribe for more content of me on Suicide Squad 2 and other films in general. I'm DemoLex. I'll see you in the future.